Hello guys, welcome to today's session in Quantsapp, and here we are again with another video. Okay, so before starting the video, if you are new to the video and you haven't installed and registered in our application, so just go in the description, there is a link below. Okay, after the successful registration, you will get 25 tools, okay, that are free, okay, and you can use them for your trading. Right now, if you want to learn more about the Pro Tools, so here in the learn section we have video library. So in video library we have a pool of videos. You can go through the videos. Okay, also in the language section here you can see we have the videos in English, Hindi, Marathi, Tamil. Okay, so you can choose your preference, you can watch the video, and at any point of time if you are having any kinds of doubts, so you can go here, and here we have the support. Okay, so you can mail us, or you can write, or you can call us also. Okay, so we will be there for you to solve your any doubts, right? Okay, so guys, before starting the video, okay, I want to ask you one thing, like say if you will flip a coin, right? So there are two possibilities. Okay, either you will get a head or you will get a tail, right? And the probability of getting a head is half, and probability of getting a tail is also a half, right? Now similarly, if you are trading in derivatives, in equities, okay, so the scenario is very similar, right? Either you have to take the risk, okay, and if you will not take the risk, so you will not get any profit, right? So today's topic, we are focusing on how you can take the toughest calls in the trading while you are trading, right? So let's see. So here I am in the blank screen. Okay, so first of all, the very first thing that comes in our mind when we are trading is that either we have to trade in intraday, or either we have to do the positional trading, right? Now you can trade in intraday also, you can trade in positional, it's up onto you. But let me tell you how it will differentiate your profit and losses and risk also. Okay. So for example, you are doing the intraday, right? And you are trading in positional. Okay, so this is one of the hardest decision that you have to take while you are trading or you are initiating your trade, right? Now if you are doing the intraday, so you have to start your trade. You can do trade from 9:15 to 3:30. Okay, so that is when the market is open, so you can trade in this time gap, and you will your trade will be automatically squared up at 3:30, right? Basically if you are doing the intraday, so it will be squared at 3:27, I guess, right? Okay, so you don't have to be worried about like the gap up and the gap downs of the market. You don't have to be worried about the overnight news. For example, you have a carry forward position, right, from one day, and you are carrying it forward to another day. But at the midnight, a news came like of a very big event. For example, when the COVID happened, so government, or you can say the demonetization, so overnight it happened. And whenever that kind of event happens, so it will fluctuate the price of the market. So either the market will gap up opening, there will be gap up opening, or there will be gap down opening. Okay, so if you are doing the intraday, so you don't have to worry about that risk. Okay, your trade will be squared up at the same day, right? So this is the first thing. Now, in the positional trade, when you are doing the positional trade, so for that, you have to be very particular about your strategies. Okay, you should have some kind of experience. Okay, and you should have the analysis. Okay, like if you are not having any analysis of the market of a particular stop, okay, so you will not be able to make decent amount of profit in positional trades, right? So in positional trade, there is a risk, but you can make a consistent amount of profit from the positional. Okay, and also for the traders who are working, who don't have time to look the market from 9:15 to 3:30, so basically they analyze the market and then they take the trade for sometimes like 3-4 days, or for the monthly expiry also, right? So there you get the proper time for the for all the experiments. You can make your strategies, you can back test your data, then you can take a trade. Okay, so you can do all types of experiment and strategies in positional, so you have the proper time here, right? Now the second thing is that if you are doing the intraday, right, so wait, let me clear this. Okay, now if you are doing intraday or in position, okay, so the hardest decision there is, that is either you have to do the buying or sell. Okay, so we have you can either buy a stock or you can sell a stock, right? So there are two types of things. Okay, so then this is the hardest question that I used to hear from all the traders, like either I have to do the buying or the selling. So you can do any. Okay, so let me tell you what will be the differences. Okay, so for example, you are doing option writing. Okay, so you are doing writing, or you can say selling. Okay, so in selling, what you do, you basically sell a stock. Okay, and when the price goes down, so at that time you buy it, right? Simple. Okay, when you are doing the buying, so vice and versa, you will buy a stock when it is at the low premium, so at that time you will buy it, and when it will go up, so at that time you will sell the stock, so you will get a profit from this margin, right? Now either you have to do the buying or either you have to do the selling. That is the main question. So which side should you go? Okay, now if you are new, okay, or if you are just planning to do the trading, okay, so you should go with the buying side. Why? Because first, it takes less amount of capital. Okay, so if your capital is low, okay, or if you are just trading with a hefty amount of like 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, if you are doing a trade with this capital, so you should go with the buying side, right? And if you are having a good capital and you want to make a consistent profit, you know the share market, you have been trading from a long time, you have the experience, and then you can go for the writing also, right? Now, let me tell you what happens if you are buying something. For example, you have bought a stock at 50. Okay. Now, if it will go down, okay, for example, you are buying 50 and you are expecting a target of 80. Now, your market has gone down. So, the maximum profit that you can have is of 50, right? That is of 50. Okay, it will vary, if you will take more lots, obviously. Okay, now your profit is unlimited. Either it can go 80, 100, 150, 200, 500. So unlimited profit, limited risk in buying side, right? If you are doing the selling, if you are doing the option writing, okay, so for example, you have sold a stock at 80. Okay, you have sold the stock at, now you have a margin of 80 points, right? If the market will go down, so it will only move 80 points. Okay, so there is one other thing. If the market will be in sideways direction, you will still enjoy the theta. Okay, so theta will be in your direction, but still I'm telling you about the margin. So you will have a 80 points margin here, 80 points margin here, right? 80 points margin here. But if the market will go against your direction, so you will face unlimited loss. Okay, so maybe the market can go 100, 500, 600, so you will be facing a huge amount of loss. And that is why when we are looking in our option chain, when we look into the OI data, so we basically decipher the OI data in terms of seller. Why? Because they are the risk taker. Okay, so if they are moving, if they are maintaining their position, if they are making their position at any level, so we think the option seller is having some kinds of sentiment, some kinds of probably they are having some kinds of prediction, or a solid strategy, right? So that is why we decipher the open interest on the basis of seller, right? Okay, now let's come to the chart. So here we have the application. Okay, so what you can do, you can go in track, and in track we have the built up script symbol. Okay, now another hardest step in the trading is, which stock should I select, or should I trade in indices? Okay, and what will be the differences, right? So when you are trading, basically, if I'll tell you, a brief idea of indices and stocks. So basically, when you are trading in a stock, you are trading in a particular asset. When you are trading in a indices, so it is a combination of some stock. Okay, for example, if you are trading in a Nifty, so there are 50 stocks in Nifty, right? So the overall performance, the overall combination of those stocks will be, shown in the Nifty chart, right? Similarly, if you are trading in the Bank Nifty, so there are some stocks, so overall performance of the Bank Nifty, it depends on those stocks, right? Now, we have a script symbol in the tool in our Quantsapp application. So how it will help you in making your toughest decision very easy. So you can go in the track, and there you will get the script symbol. Now in script symbol, it will scan some stocks for you. right? How it will scan the stocks? So basically what it will do, it will check the OI here. What is the OI percentage, right? What is the change in OI percentage, and what is the change in price percentage, okay, in the put side and also in the call side. Wait, no, okay, actually, sorry. So it is actually, you can see here, you can select your sectors. I'm just so sorry for the, for the wrong information. So for example, I was telling you about, you can select your expiry date if you are searching some particular, indices or stock, okay. Then you can select like for which built up you want to go up, okay. Then you can select your sectors also, right? This is how you can select if you are looking for a particular stock, if you want to know the built up of a particular stock. But if you want to overall, like it basically works as a scanner, right? So I can see here, on the basis of OI, that is the open interest, the contracts, and on the basis of the price change, it is giving me some stocks and indices also. Here you can see, okay, and it is showing me what is the overall built up in these stocks and indices, right? So your toughest decision, like in which stocks or indices should I trade? So this feature is making that decision, looks very easy, right? Now what we can do, we just have to select the stock or indices, right, which is having the greatest percentage of change in OI and the change in price also, right? Now before going there, I'll tell you like the different kinds of built up. So basically I hope you all know that. I'll just summarize it for you, okay. So if the price is going in the upward direction, okay, and your OI is also going in the positive direction, okay, so it means the price is going up, the OIs or the contracts are also increasing, so basically it gives you a long position, right? Similarly, if your price is going down and at the same time your OI is going up, so it means the price is going down and the contracts are increasing, it means there are sellers in the market, so this will go for the short position, right? Now if your price is decreasing, right, and at the same time your OI is also decreasing, so it means there is, okay, the price is also going down, the open interest is also going down, so it means there was a trend in the market, okay, you can say a long trend, okay, and in the long trend there was a profit booking, okay, so there was some buyers who have already made some good amount of profit, so now they are taking exit from their position, okay, so the market has gone down a little bit but still continue in the same direction, okay, so that is known as the long unwinding, right? Now similarly, if the price is going up, okay, and the OI is going down, so in the same way what it says, so it says like the price was going down, now there will be some sellers who had made a good profit, okay, so now they are exiting their position, so the price has gone a little down, a little up, but still it will continue in the same direction in the bearish side, so that is what we call the short covering, right? So basically what you can do, the long unwinding shows you the same position for the directional market, and the short covering shows you the same thing, like you have to go for the writing, you have to go for the sellers, you have to follow the sellers perspective, right? So this was the built up. Now on the basis of this OI and price that we have shown you here, like what is the price change and OI change, so the feature will directly give you a signal, like in Nifty we were getting the signal of long unwinding, okay, so if you are getting a signal of long unwinding, then it means now the Nifty can again move in the same direction. If it is going in the upward, though the direction may continue, right? If I'll say like Bank Nifty, so it is giving me a short covering, so if it is giving it, if the Bank Nifty was going down, so there was some profit booking, it can again go in the same direction from the seller's perspective, in the same negative direction, right? So similarly we have some stocks here, so what you can do, you can just select your stocks, your best stocks from here, and then you can take them to your chart, right? Now how to do that, how to select the best stocks from here? So here I can see multiple stocks, okay, so what I can do, for example, I have chosen the stock with the maximum OI change, okay, so what it means, if I'm selecting this stock, it means there is a huge amount of open interest added, okay, it means a huge amount of sellers or buyers are adding here, right? Now I can see the price is also moving in the upward direction, so it means there is a long built up, the price can go in a direction, so you can do a good buying here, okay, so you will probably go buy in this stock. Muthoot Finance, right, is also showing me like long position here, okay, so this feature has made it easy. Now for example, there is one more catch. For example, this stock, for example, it is showing me 3%, right? Now suppose if a stock has already gone up from 5%, okay, so whether we should take that stock in consideration or not. So if it is also, if it has also already moved 5%, so maybe it can move to 12%, maybe not, okay, because we have seen in the past, okay, you can expect returns of 12%, 13%, but that is not realistic, right? So what we do, we just go for the like 4% returns, 5% returns, okay, 6% returns, max to max, okay. So these are the realistic value that you can go for, right? So if there is a number, for example 9%, so I will avoid that number. Why? Because the market has already gone up, so I don't know if either it will go up or down, okay. Maybe now there will be a downfall, because if a stock is moving in the upward direction, so there is always a region, okay, that is what we call supply zone, right? So if our stock has reached here, so there are very large chances that it can fall down, okay, right? Because now it has gone up, so the premiums are gone high, okay. So now the sellers are ready, the sellers are ready at that level to sell it, because they will enjoy good premium. And if the market will go down, if a market is going down continuously, so there will be a point, okay, when it will reach demand zone, because its premium are now low, its buying, the price of that stock are low, so more buyers will be attracted towards it, right? So if the buyers will be attracted towards it, so its demand will generate, the price will go high, okay, and you will see a good movement in that stock, right? So now your hardest decision, like which stock or indices to choose, so solved it, right? So Quantsapp has solved it. Now, for example, if you have selected a stock, for example, I'm selecting IP Lab, okay? So what you can do after selection of your stock, you can go here. In the analyze, we have a chart feature. Okay, so in analyze, we have a charts, order and trade, so you can go there. Okay, so I have selected IPC Lab, 5-minute time frame I have selected, right? Now the another hardest decision is where to take your entry, right? Where to take your entry and which indicator to use for your confirmation. So basically there are multiple indicators, okay, but most of them are lagging, okay. So but we do use indicators. Why? Because we need some confirmation, okay. So for example, let me put an indicator here, okay. So for the reconfirmation, I'm using here relative strength index. So I have applied the indicator, okay. Let's see if it works for me, okay. So you can choose any indicator, I'm not telling you to choose this indicator, okay. So here comes the another tough decision, that which indicator should we use. Either you can choose super trend, you can choose RSI, you can choose MACD, you can choose Bollinger Bands, okay. You can choose any indicator, but the main catch is here, you have to be thorough with that indicator, okay. Just take that indicator, do the back testing with your time frame, okay, if it is working for you or not, okay. And if it works for you, then there will be a win-win situation, right? So let's see, I'm using RSI. So basically what I do when I'm using RSI, so there I just see like if it is in the demand zone or in the supply zone, right? So if my RSI is somewhere near 30 to 40, so that is basically now the market is oversold, okay. So it can make a turn here. So whenever it will make a turn, okay, so it basically shows you the strength of that particular stock, right? So if it is moving from here 30 to 40, so it will it has a tendency to revert back, okay. So from a certain point it will also revert back, okay, at after some time, right? So you can see my RSI is also increasing from that point. So here I can make a trade, because I can see my market has took a support 2 times here, okay. So if it is taking a support and again my market is here at this point, and also at that point of time the RSI is also reverting back, okay. So I could have taken an entry at this point, right? So this is how you can analyze this stock, if it is working for you at your time period or not, okay. So I have taken here the levels of 70 for the upper zone, for the supply zone, and 30 for the demand zone. But you can take your levels according to your analysis, according to your back testing, right? So you can see another example here, right? Here I can also see this was a support, this was a resistance, okay, of this stock. Now at this point of time, okay, I can see my market was here, so it was somehow breaking this level, and it was at the continuous trending. It was in the bullish direction. My RSI was also increasing, so it means my strength of this particular stock was increasing, and it was also very close to my resistance. So whenever it broke it, okay, so I can make a trade here. I could have easily bought the call side here, okay, or I could have bought the monthly expiry of this particular stock also, if I'm trading in the positional or if I'm trading in the intraday. So I could have taken the call position for this one, right? So this is how you can take an indicator, okay. You can choose it, you can use it, back test it, and if after the proper giving it some time and after proper analyzation, you can use it in your trade, right? Now after all this, there is one more feature in Quantsapp that we have in scan, okay. So in trading, so here is option architect, right? Now you have done all the things. You have done like you have researched, like either I have to do the buying or selling, okay, which stock should I buy, okay, then your entry point, you have done every research, okay. So all those hardest decision has been resolved. Now from option architect, we will see if our strategy and whatever we have done so far, if it is working you or not, right? So what you have to do, just go on the custom section, okay, and here you can select your stock, you can select your strike price, okay, the price at which you want to take the entry, and after you can see here, wait, let it load. Okay, so I have filled all the details. Now there are some strategies that the software will automatically fill it for you, right? Like if you want the trade for the bullish side, so we have created some strategies here also for the bearish side. So you can go through it once, this feature, okay. Here we have the video also, so you can see video and how this works, right? Now from here, I have chosen a stock, I have made my entry. Now I can see if I'm going for the call side, I'm buying the call. You can see here, I'm buying the call here, right? Now, if I'm buying the call, so it will show me how much profit if I'll get if here you can see there is a yellow line, right? So this yellow line shows you till your expiry how much profit, and when you will go here in the backward direction, so it will show you how much loss you are making, okay? And in the upward direction, it will show you how much profit you are making when this stock will go at a particular level. So for example, I can see here, if this stock that is right now at 1450, if it will go, the expiry is 26 September. So I'm expecting if my stock will go to 1510 level, okay, kab tak 26 September. So I'll have a profit of 22,768, right? Now similarly, if my stock will go down, okay, and my stock is at 1450 and I'm at expiry 26 September, so I'll face a loss of 3,149, right? So in Quantsapp application from the option architect, you can easily see and use, easily expect how much loss and how much profit you are making from your all the decisions that you have taken so far, right, from your stock. And if you are not making the profit, then you just have to change your stock, then you have to change your entry point. You can analyze those, okay, and after proper doing research, you can just check once, like if in option architect, if it is giving you good result or not, okay. So basically, you can calculate everything, okay. There are some sections like what would be your target. Then you can also change your day also, like for example, I'm taking a trade today and I just want to hold it for 3 days, right? So I can see in 3 days how much profit I'll make if I'll if the market will go to 470, so I'm making a profit of 4,516. Okay, so this is how you can select your day also, then IV also, implied volatility and everything you can change from the option architect, right? So guys, this is how you plan everything, okay, from from whether I should buy or sell, then choosing a stock, then entry, and then how much profit you are making or how much loss you are making. So this is how you simplify everything when you are trading, right? So this was it, guys. So this is the Quantsapp application, and this is your trainer Ankit Singh Rawat for you. Keep tuned for another video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.